Back to the channel. This video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be looking at some day trade positions that can potentially be taken on Cardano at the moment. And remember guys, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and as always turn the bell notification on so you can stay up to date on all my recent videos. Remember, nothing you see in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own research. Now with that being said, we're at a very interesting level on Cardano at the moment. So of course we've been bullish on this pair. Price has moved into our $1.39 area, which is an all-time high and was our prediction for price to hit. We can see that price is pulling back. Now we don't actually believe that price is going to get any cheaper than this, right? Now quickly, because we've got racing against the clock and price is obviously spiking up to the upside now, so we want to get in this as soon as possible. Price has moved into our buy zone. What is a buy zone? Similar to a support trend line, a support line. However, a buy zone is any area that we're looking to buy against. So anytime price goes into this area, we want to buy. If price closes below this area, we want to sell. And as you can see, price has rejected this buy zone and is now spiking up to the upside. Let's just zoom out and see what else we can see. You can also see that we're currently again bouncing off a trend line on the daily time frame, which is another buy area from a technical perspective. Again guys, I'm not going to get into the technicals today in full because we just want to get this position set up as quick as possible. So now that price is in our buy zone, we want to look to buy. Right now, typically I know what you're thinking. No, why would you sell at a resistance area? Guys, the fundamentals are well on our side here, right? We're only looking for buys on this anyway, and we're not looking for shorts. So ideally, all we're looking for is a pullback in order to buy this back up to the upside. We don't believe price is going to go any lower than this anytime soon anyway. At least I believe we're going to hit another all-time high before we get any lower than this area again. So let's have a look. Price is again bouncing against a trend line. It's similar to this position here. And then let's just get on a 4-hour time frame. So it's going to be our entry time frame. And as you can see, it does look a lot more bearish on this time frame. And as you can see, bearish just means it looks more of a sell than a buy. But that's why we always look at the higher time frames, so we can easily map out the overall trend and direction so we don't get caught out. So let's have a look. Let's just draw out our trend line again. As you can see, price is rejecting this trend line. As you can see, price is actually rejecting this trend line, and then we can look for a buy position right at this area here. So let's just have a look. There we go, just so that you can remember for future reference. And I guarantee we're going to see price bounce off this level, and of course guys, there are no guarantees in trading, so to see that as a figure of speech. And we're going to see price reject this trend line, and we could see price retest an all-time high. So that could be a first target depending on the risk to reward. However, I would say simply for a day trade target, you could simply look for a again, that's a lovely 16%, 14% move back to the upside. And our stop loss, again, we could put our stop loss just within the zone. Again, we want to keep risk to reward fairly tight. So this will be, again, a 6% risk to gain 15% on this position. And as you can see, just from a risk to reward perspective, that's extremely good. I believe I would get more into that in a later stage, but this is a decent day trade, guys. And again, we're hodling for the long term anyway, so this is just for the day traders out there that may be looking for some day trade positions or whatnot on the crypto space. We're more long term because of course we don't believe in buying so we don't believe in selling cryptocurrencies this early, just because we're at the start of a cycle where we believe that a lot of these projects are going to perform really well long term. But as you can see, we're already moving into a profit just based on that, that setup that we have so far. So pause the video, do as you please. But remember, guys, this is just my personal day trade setup that I'm looking at the moment. But it looks to be playing out quite well. It'll be interesting to see how this goes. I can do an update on that for you guys in the future. And also, as you can see, we're actually in a mini channel even, right? So even if we were to draw another again trend line here, you can see that again this would be a bottom trend line, which would be considered a support area, and this would be the top trend line, which will be considered the resistance area. So it's pretty much like support and resistance, but as you can see, it's slanted, right? So I'll delete that for you because I don't want to confuse anybody at the moment. But let's see how this plays out. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Just having a bit of fun today. Thought I'd give you guys something new. And as you can see, it's already in profit. So let's see how this pans out. Next target, $1.39. Let's see, and the potential stop loss if you are day trading this will be $1.12. Let's go. Let's see, it's already spiking up, guys. So do as you please. Anyway, with that being said, when others are fearful, be greedy, and when others are greedy, be fearful. And as you can see, people are extremely fearful on this one, and that's why we're buying it up. With that being said, guys, seize the day.